welcome to the new episode of Flying Monk. According to the modern science, protein is not just important for building up the muscle but also for your overall body functioning. It's very important. According to the modern science, a person who is not even doing any kind of workout, who sits and do all the work, for that person also 50 to 60 grams of the protein is required per day. And if your goal is building muscle, then you need more protein. But is there enough protein in your diet? But most important, from which sources are you getting protein? Are they helping in your fitness goals? Let's find out. In this video, I have ranked protein sources from worst to best, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian protein sources in India. Many factors like bioavailability, rate of absorption, price, sources, etc. Considering all these factors, I have divided them into 4 categories. In category number 1 falls the processed meat. Any meat which has been modified to enhance the taste or being processed to increase its shelf life is called processed meat. In processed meats, there are sausages, salami, bacon, and ham. No doubt in processed meat there is a lot of protein, but it's not healthy for the body. Even the WHO compares the harmful effects of processed meat with smoking of the cigarettes. This is because there is a lot of harmful chemicals being used in processing the meat that's obviously not found in fresh meat. You will not like hearing it, but your favorite fast food chains uses processed meat for making hot dogs and burgers. By eating processed meat regularly, many diseases can happen, even cancer too. Processed meat, according to me, is worst source of protein and it's best if you avoid it. Now let's talk about the category number 2, in which red meat, cheese, beef, pork and mutton is said to be red meat, cause their raw skin is red in color. In red meat, protein content is high, but the problem is quantity of saturated fat is also high. In 100 grams of red meat, you will get 25 grams of protein but also 30 grams of fat. Similarly, in 100 grams of cheese, you will get 25 grams of protein but 33 grams of fats. But the problem is saturated fat is more. An average person cannot have more than 18 to 20 grams of saturated fat per day. If you have more saturated fat, the bad cholesterol in your body increases and it gives rise to the heart problems and also can increase your fat percent. If you look at Americans' meat consumption, they eat a lot of meat, due to which America ranked first in obesity. Take a very small amount of protein from this category. Now let's talk about the category number 3. In category number 3, there are a lot of protein sources, all kind of legumes, dry fruits, milk and other milk products like curd and paneer. These all falls in category number 3. These are all very healthy sources of protein but not lean source of protein. A lean source of protein is the one which has mostly protein and negligible amount of carbohydrates and fat. 1 cup of cooked legumes, which is rajma, chole, black chana and all legumes, that is dals, has approximately 20 grams of protein but also 50 grams of carbs. Due to which legumes have a protein to carb ratio of 1:3, which is good for muscle building but for fat loss it's not very ideal. Similarly, in handful of nuts like badam, kaju, peanuts and walnuts give you 7 grams of protein but also 14 grams of healthy fats. Nuts is not a primary source of protein. Nuts have mono and polyunsaturated fats and that's the reason why they are healthy and essential. Milk and milk products are also not lean source of protein. In 1 glass of double toned milk, you get 10 grams of protein but also 15 grams of carbs and 4 grams of fats. Similarly, in 100 grams of curd, you will get 10 grams of protein but also 6 grams of fats and 5 grams of carbs. In 100 grams of paneer brought from the market, you will get 20 grams of protein but also 20 grams of fats. Overall, all these food sources are healthy, are high in protein, so you can include in your diet to achieve your fitness goals. In category number 4, there are chicken breast, egg whites, fish, homemade paneer, soy chunks, tofu and whey protein. These are all lean source of protein, have high biological value and are fast digesting. That's the reason why they are best source of protein for fat loss and active lifestyle. Now let's talk about it one by one. If you eat non-veg, in 100 grams of chicken breast, you will get 25 grams of protein. Chicken legs and wings have more fat, so it's preferable to have some. Egg whites are cheaper and easily available and are fast digesting protein sources. In one egg white, you will get 4 grams of protein. Egg whites have a lot of saturated fat, so it's recommended not to have more than 1 or 2 a day. For non-vegetarian, fish is also a good source of protein. Comparatively, it's easy to digest. In 100 grams of the fish, you will get 25 grams of protein and 8 grams of fats. Prefer eating localized fish because they are lean source of protein and fresh. Soy chunks and tofu is made from soya beans. Soy chunks has a lot of protein. In 50 grams of soy chunks, you will get 25 grams of protein and 12 grams of carbs. It is recommended not to have more than 50 grams of soy chunks. Having soya chunks in excess can cause hormonal issues, so have it in smaller quantity. Eating 50 grams of soy chunks and 50 grams of tofu is safe to have. Paneer made from low-fat milk is higher in protein and has low quantity of fat. It is the best source of protein for vegetarians. In 100 grams of paneer, you will get 20 grams of protein and 3 grams of fats. Whey protein is made from the leftover water when you make paneer at home. Whey protein is a vegetarian protein supplement. In 1 scoop of whey protein, you will get 25 grams of protein. Mixing 1 scoop of protein with water is great for post-workout and gets absorbed faster by your body and helps in recovery. If you want to achieve your fitness goals faster, then include these protein sources in your diet. It is always recommended to change your protein sources so that your body don't get used to it. Keep varying your protein sources so that your body don't get used to one diet. 20 to 30 grams of the protein in one serving is sufficient for you to digest. That's it guys for the today's video in which we spoke about the 15 protein sources ranked from the worst to best. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and follow me on my Instagram handle. And if you want a detailed diet plan, you can visit my website and I will help you with it. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.